bliss, isn't it? Hello, 13.
Hello, whoever that was who said hello. Who was that?
Are you staying out of trouble?
Um, Trying to.
Oh, wait a minute. You are trouble.
Trouble with a capital T.
I'm not going to argue with that. The juvenile delinquents are coming out of the woodwork today. Oh, yeah.
The what? What? Sorry.
I said the juvenile delinquents are coming out of the woodwork today.
Oh, right.
Hey, when are you and I getting married anyway?
I'm already married.
Well, we won't tell him.
Very funny.
Okay, we can tell him. I don't mind. Only a fool believes he's not going to share.
Alright.
But then that's just my experience. I may be wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Correct my error, please. I still want to marry you.
Yes.
Well, I see incredibly stupid wants to behave now. That's good. Who is that naked man? Shame on him. Shame on you, naked man. So does anybody know when the adults are due to show up? Okay, how about the hookers? When are the hookers due to show up? All right, who farted? What's wrong there, incredibly stupid? You look a little upset. Hey, 13,
Yo,
wanna sneak over to my place?
no thank you. Thanks for the kind offer though.
No. Not a problem. Just being nice. Actually, I was being greedy, but typical male stuff. You know how it goes. Stir it up, little darling. Stir it up. Hey, let's everybody get naked. You want to? Come on, you want to? We could all laugh out loud. Well, if I had a hammer, I'd hammer in the morning. I'd hammer in the evening, all over this land. I'd hammer out a warning. I'd hammer out danger. I'd hammer out the love between my brothers and my sisters all over this land. Hammer out my voice. What the hell's wrong with my voice anyway? Come on, talk to me. So I can't sing. Big deal.
I can pretend. I'm just pretending I can sing. Know what I'm saying?
That's right. That's right.
Yes.
Dangle balls, dangle all the way. Somebody tell me when the adults are due to show up. Alright, who's staticking up the fucking mic?
Laugh out loud.
I'm gonna get highly upset here. 13, I love you.
Oh, I love you too.
Oh, my heart. I just had this warm feeling rush over me. Where the fuck is that static coming from?
Oh, I just turned sounds off. Can't hear it.
Ah, I'll try that. It didn't work.
Oh.
Hello.
It worked.
Oh, hey, 13. A long time no see. What have you been up to?
Strange. It didn't work.
Different day, same
I heard-
stuff. How are you, Seeker?
I'm
Didn't
feeling
work to
kind of under the
uncheck,
weather
but
right
it
now.
It worked to turn it down.
Oh, that's no
I heard
good.
there's a French election going on.
Yeah, heard that.
You know what? I completely forgot about it till like noon. I thought it was Monday. Okay.
Right, no, it's
Back off.
That sucks.
13 belongs to me. She just
Just-
hasn't figured it out yet.
Oh wow, I don't know what this means for gold. Shit, I thought it was Monday. Bummer. Oh wow.
What are you eating?
Cheese sandwich.
Alright. What time is it there? It's in Canada, right?
1:38 p.m.
Alright.
What time is it there?
5:38 a.m.
A.m.
Yeah.
Peace on Earth. Doesn't that mean
You have your
wild
pajamas on,
woodland
June?
sex?
Sorry, Seeker,
June.
say again.
I asked you if you had
A.m.
Oh,
your
It's
pajamas
early.
on.
my what? Yeah, pajamas. Yeah.
Your pajamas.
Yeah,
You have
yeah.
your pajamas.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm in my gym jams.
Jim Jams.
Yeah.
Do you have slippers?
Yeah. Doesn't everybody? Have you got slippers?
I do.
Okay.
Love my slippers.
Yeah.
I just started wearing slippers about 4 months ago.
Alright.
My whole life I never wore slippers. Now I just love them.
Yeah.
I love slippers. I love slippers. I like to wear Birkenstocks around the house. They're almost like slippers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Those sandals.
Yeah.
I like those sandals around the house.
Yeah.
I don't know why you wear them outside of the house, but around the house, I like.
Yeah, I don't like to see people outside with their slippers on, like doing the shopping or things like that.
There's this one lady,
Oh, go to
this
Never,
Indian
I
Walmart.
never
lady,
do
They
that.
wear their pajamas to
an
Walmart.
Indian lady at work. She
Well,
wears
in the
sandals to
USA.
work, and her feet are like nasty. Just
Oh,
Oh,
they're like someone's dead,
Pretty
you know,
sad,
a
really.
dead foot.
oh,
It's
this
all
sucks.
dry and shitty.
Of course,
And you're like, why would
America
you wear
is getting to be pretty
sandals?
sad.
And her nails are just
I can say
obscene.
that. I'm American.
oh. Somebody should tell her.
She's the dirty Indian.
Tell who what.
No.
I think you're talking to somebody I got blocked.
Yeah. Jumpy.
She might not know that they're not supposed to look like that
What?
because everybody's looks like that, you know, to her. You're like, oh, everybody's looks like this.
What are
No.
what's gold prices? Can you get gold prices at this time in the afternoon? I don't
Hello,
know, like you should
how are
be
you?
able to.
Yeah, you should be able to. Should be there all the time.
Not if they're on weekends,
Who's selling gold on a Sunday afternoon?
but
Who's
it's Sunday
buying
night.
gold on a Sunday?
Yeah, like there's no. Maybe there are. What's the day?
It's supposed to be out on a
23rd.
bike ride or something. Buying gold.
I don't know. I have a very bearish view.
No, the last
Of
price will be
everything.
there. Right.
I think we're gonna have massive deflation. I think the whole economy's fucked.
Right. You could be right about that. Just
Yeah,
a
I don't
matter of
think we'll see
time.
it till. Yeah, I don't think we'll see it till the end of this year. Maybe the beginning of beginning of winter or the end of fall.
Yeah, well, if they start firing nuclear missiles at one another, you know, we're all going to be pretty knackered.
Korea is gonna fry. Mr. Is stupid enough to think that Trump is bluffing, and Trump is stupid enough to push the button.
I don't know. Trump is a fucking moron. I can't believe all those Trump supporters like, woo, Trump wins.
If I had
It's
a
gonna make
hammer,
America great.
I'd
Like, how
hammer
fucking
in
stupid
the
is that?
morning. I'd hammer in the
Israeli police have
all
moved to
over
indict Prime
this
Minister
land.
Benjamin
Yeah,
Netanyahu
we-
on an allegation. Dude, I don't know if you know,
If I had me a hammer.
Jumpy, like, we live in such a corrupt society. Everybody's basically crooks. Like, doctors are kind of
You
like
do.
crooks. Oil executives are crooks. Like, everybody's fucking crook. Politicians are crooks. It's completely crooked. We live in a totally crooked society.
Anybody know when the hookers are due to show up?
I don't know, that's a really lame. Like, you'd think it'd be something more serious than that. But I have a feeling you know what's interesting? Like, gold
You
prices.
need to find me a hooker. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Not a real expensive hooker, but a hooker. You know what I'm saying?
North Korea. Oh god, I just feel tired. Fuck, bookies see almost 90% chance of Macron becoming French president. So that means the euro is going to stabilize. The dollar comes off more. Yeah, like the vote, like elections are rigged. It's all fucking fake.
Who are you talking to? Seeker?
I was just talking to the public, my fans.
Oh, okay. Yeah, all right.
All.
Yeah, yeah. Good, good.
Talking to all of my supporters, everybody who made Seeker great. I owe it to them, to my fans.
Right,
I'm loyal to my fans.
right. Isn't France going to exit the European Union?
Well, not if the other guy wins. I don't know. The Union's dead. The European Union, the Euro to me, is dead. I don't know if you ever looked at a graph of the Euro. It doesn't look very good.
Yeah.
As of now, it's dead. I mean, what happens a month from now, I don't know. But now it's dead. It's not going anywhere nice. God, I'm tired. You know, like I'm too neurotic. Like my brain is thinking too much. It's kind of like I can easily be triggered. Do you know what I mean? Lately, I'm just too fucking neurotic. What do you think of that, 13?
I don't think you should. I think you should shake yourself out of that.
Too fucking neurotic lately. I'm too high strung. Like my brain is just moved too much.
Right. Well, you're aware of it, so you can change it then.
Yeah, I guess. I'm looking at something called VXV, and it looks like it's time for a market rebound.
Right.
Yeah, it looks like it. I mean,
Oh, they just say anything.
what causes Lyme's disease? 13.
As far as I know, they're tick bites.
What's the bacteria?
Sorry?
What's the bacteria?
I don't know the technical name of it. I could find it for you, though.
Yeah, I'm looking it up. Looking up. You don't have to. I'm finding it
Oh,
myself.
okay. Right. Good.
Scary. Genus Borrelia spirochetes. They're spirochetes,
No.
which aren't good. A lot of spirochetes are human parasites. Like the big thing are these bacteria intracellular? Intracellular versus intercellular.
I don't know.
Yeah, like if they're inside a human cell or if they're just in all the fluid between cells. If they're intracellular, it's bad. I don't like it. I would be like really worried and concerned.
Have you ever been bitten by a tick?
No, I think it's too cold here for ticks. And city.
Watch your language, young lady.
I don't know if we have ticks in where I'm at. Like we're fairly far north, But maybe we're just too much in the city. I've never seen one. Maybe just a little bit south. Maybe you need to go a couple 100 kilometers south. I don't know. Let me look that up. I've rarely seen one. I think I've seen them in other countries. I've never seen one around here. Yeah, I guess there are some. Yeah, they do. Wow. Back-legged ticks, also known as deer ticks. Never seen any. You know, we have screens on our windows. Like, we don't get insects inside our house. I don't know why, like other places. I know Australia, they don't put screens on.
Yes, we
It's like
do.
if I open my window.
We do.
Oh, you don't? Okay. Because I know someone from Australia that did. And I was like, what? Like, I slide my window open, and there's a big screen there. Like, it lets the air flow, but none of the bugs come in, right?
Yeah, right.
Oh my god, I'm so tired. But I know some European countries, like in Italy, they just have these big windows and no screens. It's like, what the fuck? And then they open the window and there's a zillion flies in the house.
Yeah.
Absolutely disgusting.
Yeah.
Like, what are you guys doing? I thought you guys were like advanced or something, you know? Hey, so what happens if a tick head gets stuck when you're yanking it out and the head gets stuck? What do you?
Well,
how do
you
you
kill
get
it.
rid of
No, 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 no. You don't do that. You kill it first, and then you take it out.
No, you're just supposed to
No.
get some flat tweezers and grab the head and neck and
No, you
lower
don't.
body or upper body.
Yeah, and you
rip
squeeze
the
all the
gently
poison
pull.
in there.
Well, that's a good
If
point.
if you put peppermint on it, a drop of
Yeah.
peppermint, it'll come right
Yeah.
out.
Really?
Yeah.
Fucking awesome.
Put fly spray on it, kills it first. Then you pull it out.
Peppermint oil.
I don't know.
Oregano
Peppermint oil?
tea tree oil. I have another one of the mints. I think I have spearmint. Spearmint oil, peppermint, or yeah. I've got clove oil.
Here's a video of peppermint oil on a tick.
Wow.
Okay.
You have to fast forward to like 30 seconds or something.
Finally eat some cheese, something like substantial. Okay, let's see the oh wow, look at that.
And now you know the rest of the story. Paul Harvey.
No, I imagine any look at the little critter.
Good day.
Fucking hates that shit. But I imagine any of those oils, like peppermint, oregano, tea tree, it's gonna just be so irritating for the critter.
Cinnamon, maybe, I don't know. Is there?
All of them. Like all, you know, all those strong flavors or the plant
Right.
makes them to get rid of bugs. Like bugs hate that shit in general. That's why the plant makes them. You know, like I heard that, for instance, caffeine is quite a strong neurotoxin. Not for humans, but for insects and for some pets, like dogs. Nice. Oh, that's nice, dude. I enjoyed that.
Does it kill them though, the peppermint oil, or does it just make them come out?
No, then it comes out and then you just grab on it.
Oh, yeah.
Pinch.
That's awesome. Hey, that's good. Thanks for showing me that. If I ever have a tick, I'll try my. I've got peppermint. I'll try some of it. Watch the little critter run like fuck. It probably burns like fuck, right? So, Jumpy, do you have a car?
Yeah, I have a couple cars.
I had a car accident, and I brought my car in to get it replaced at the body shop, and they did a real shitty job,
Yeah.
and I'm kind of fucked. Because the insurance pays for it, and they're dealing with a company that the insurance company didn't pick. So they're like, well, you're kind of on your own for that. Like, I don't know. It's a bit of a bummer.
And those guys won't fix what they did?
No, I don't. I didn't even bother asking. I left a message on Saturday. Nobody got back to me. I talked to two people who worked there, and they were both psychotic.
So just say you're not satisfied with the job they did. Bring it in and show them.
Well, they didn't even do like what they were supposed to do. They didn't even do it all. Two things they were supposed to do. Like they didn't do it at all. It's not even a question of not being satisfied. It's like you didn't even do this. Like that's just out and out fraud. Those fucking, I don't know, like those body shop places, they're all filled with freaking like meth heads. Like you ever see the people who work there? They're like crackheads. Fuck. They're filled with real shady bastards. So how's the economy in, you're in California, right?
Yeah.
Do you notice any kind of slowdown or anything, or?
In the economy? I don't know. I never know.
Okay.
I'm at work and I'm like, man, I hope I don't get fired or something. And then I see like tens of thousands of idiots, and I'm like, if they're hiring, if these guys can keep their job, then why would?
Yeah. I don't know, but work is another one filled with crooks. Like it's a lot of work isn't being productive. It's a lot of like is who you know and who you make happy.
Yeah.
Like, you know that like a lot of work is that, right?
Lately, I haven't been that nice at work. I gotta be nicer, I think. And I think it's because of Second Life, because I'm used to being such an idiot in Second Life that it leaks over sometimes.
Well, that'll work for you too sometimes. Like if you're too nice, it doesn't always work. Like sometimes like being a bit bitchy works. Man, you're lucky, like a SQL programmer. That shit's so easy.
Exactly.
Fuck, are you lucky? Those are like some of the most overpaid dudes. I'd love to program SQL. I wouldn't mind programming, like just sitting in it, for 2-3 hours straight working on something and solving it. It's been a while since I've done that.
Yeah, that's basically what I do all day.
Yeah, but I mean, once you develop your database, like why do you keep, like...
There's different systems, that you gotta call different APIs. There's always people developing something new.
Oh, okay.
The old shit, they're like, that system's too old, or creating a new one.
Right.
This, and so you're gonna have to get your data like this.
I wish I could do that, but I don't know I think it's easier to get work in computer programming these days than it was like 10 years ago or something.
No, it was easier before all the Indians started coming here. Now you got to compete with Indians that work for nothing. It's like
Shit. Okay.
and then they're almost basically slaves. They don't think they are, but they are, because they're on these visas and they can't really quit. and go work for somebody else because then they have to start their whole visa process over. So they're
Yeah.
basically indentured servants for, up to 2 to 10 years, whatever, how long it takes.
God, I feel tired. I could sleep. I think I could now.
Justina's on a hunger strike.
No way, why?
She wants to get more free stuff from the government. And so she's protesting that she's not getting enough free stuff by going on a hunger strike. So basically the money they're giving her to buy food with, she's using it to buy alcohol and cigarettes. And that's her strike. She's not going to use it to buy food.
Wow. Well, I wish her luck. She's last I saw, she was fat anyway. She probably
she's 206 or something like that.
She needs to lose weight.
She's only
Probably
5'6".
It'll be good for her to be on a hunger strike for a couple weeks. I gotta grab something to drink. I'll be right back. Hey, I'm back. Hey, Jumpy, so whatever happened to the saga of Monkey Cheese? What's that girl's name again? I forget.
Fatty? No.
Yeah, fatty eating girl who always eats every day nonstop, 24/7.
No, I guess she lost some weight as well. So. But she's always going to have an eating disorder.
Interesting. follow that guy?
He was on like less than a month ago. He kind of went to Tinychat and was hooked up there for a while on this one, like political site. And
Really?
then, yeah, called
Is he
Red
like a
Pill. But then I
cool?
haven't seen him on that in a while. And then he showed up here a couple of times, but I think he's got other things going on. Maybe he's just into video games. I don't know. I think he just got tired of Second Life.
What's Red Pill about?
I don't know. They would have discussions about politics and things like that. I don't know. They would ban you like in a second though if you went against anything they.
Oh, okay.
Kind of like the. But I mean, it was just kind of the way that and you'd get back in a couple of days, but they would just go banned and then you're gone. They wouldn't give you an
that's
explanation.
crazy. That's stupid. Fuck that. That's lame.
I got banned twice. I never knew what I did. They just banned.
Yeah, that's lame. People ban and fucking power trip. Lame.
But then I went back recently and that no one's there anymore. It doesn't exist, so I don't know where they went.
Fuck me. Don't tell me this gaps up. Does a complete back test. Wow, that's bullshit. That would really suck. So are you following politics right now, Jumpy?
No, I don't even care about politics anymore. It's all bullshit.
Well, I agree in the sense that a lot of the main political figures and a lot of the main TV stories are just all bullshit, but I mean, political theory or I don't know, the theory of government, it's important. You know? $202 to 109, that would be. That doesn't make sense. It would be 202 to 209. It's about 7 points off 200. That's 3.5 points off 100. That would be 9-10% on a triple leveraged vehicle. That would suck. J-Dust down 10%. Let me see where we're at with J-Dust. J-Dust. I can't see that happening. Well, I guess I could. There's some good positive divergence on that. But this one says it's topped me.
happening, Pen? What's going on, man?
There, I've turned off all the noise.
I can relate to that.
Yeah, it takes a little while to get it all under control, doesn't it?
You including me in on that there noise, are you? That's all right. That's all right.
Only, oh, no. Only when you start talking.
Oh, well, that's cool.
You're less irritating than the gigantic spider who seems to want to sit over here.
I have to de-render him because his tentacles
The one you probably
go
blocked
about
a
the
long time
place.
ago.
You talking about Mikey?
I don't know if he likes to sign up his rear end or what it is, but he seems to want to pick this area, and I can never figure out why. What is it about people with extremely large avatars?
I don't get that myself.
You can just de-render him.
I do, but I mean, does he sit there and think that everyone's admiring his gigantic mess, or does he sit there and I can't figure him out.
There's a saying I live by. It's irrational to try to figure out insanity, and it's irrational to expect rational from irrational people. Don't try to
Trying to
figure it
say,
out.
wait, are you trying to say you can't fix stupid?
That pretty much it. Mm-hmm.
Good luck to him, because I hope if he's this way in real life, he can get through doorways.
I've got real good with blocking and rendering people. If they prove to be hopeless, they're gone out of my reality.
It's not a personal thing. It just the people who play music, you wonder, well, your music's kind of good maybe if I was in a certain mood, but all the time, and what makes you think this is a DJ area? Because I go to your shop, your place, if you had one.
Exactly.
It always bothered me.
They need a captive audience. They're insecure. They've got problems.
Like these people who bring their old couches to sit on. I can't. Oh, I'm sorry. Hi.
Very funny, Pen.
You know it's funny
That
because
was
I have
funny.
a copy. Because I got a copy of my own.
That was cute.
Yeah.
Always tease
Hey,
13.
did I tell you? Did I tell you 13 and I are getting married?
Really? Does 13 know about it yet?
Well, nobody's supposed to know, so mum's the word.
So if those who have you muted, it will be a surprise when you sit on the same couch. Good job.
Yeah.
13, are you aware of this? And do you need raise your hand as if you're eating Cheez-Its if you need help.
Yeah.
Okay.
Funny,
Okay,
honey.
I got you.
Actually,
So what?
she's just sort of muting me.
Well, you can understand that, right? I mean, you don't dislike her for that. She's a smart woman.
Yeah, she is. I'm having fun.
That's what we're here for.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, not at her expense, though. She knows I'm teasing.
Well, I always tease 13. Give me the lottery results, and she could, and I'd be a millionaire, but she won't. Right now, I guess you have all the U.S. Navy down your way, right?
Yeah, they're headed this way. It's a bit of a worry.
Well, why? Have you guys done something bad?
No, we haven't done anything bad.
Are you North Korean and I didn't know about it?
No, but we're fairly close to it.
I'm sure everything will be okay.
Mr. Trump needs to move his battleships away. Away.
He might be protecting you guys.
Right. No.
Just remember, I'm innocent.
Until proven guilty or just innocent?
Yeah.
Okay.
No one has pictures. I'm certain of it.
That's what they all say. I hope Jill's gets back pretty soon. I miss her chicanery.
Has anybody got her
What a
real
night
life
for
contact? Because she wouldn't know how to get round a Mac ban.
Well, I had heard that she had been banned because she had reported too many things to Second Life and then her fondness for orbiting people. But other than that, she's all right.
Right. So it's not a hardware ban.
No.
All right.
I wonder what her sentence was. 5 days, 10 days.
Um,
When
I,
you've been banned, 13, what was the normal sentence?
I got
I'm
banned 1 day.
3 days.
Days. I was banned for 24 hours. I didn't even know about it because I didn't come on that next day.
All right. Okay.
And I am contained in this area. I cannot go outside the ban area here, so I'm contained within this area, but I can't go any place on
Wow.
this particular sim. Yeah, you
First
look
I've
at the
heard of that.
well, look down at the land and all that, and you see that my name. I'm not allowed to go into that area, but I am contained here. That's why I sit here because this is the only area I can sit because the ban lines allow me to sit here. That's why
What the hell did you
Spider-Man.
do to deserve that?
I'm not telling.
I don't
Honestly,
want to do it.
well, let me put it this way. I'm not 100% sure, and I'm only guessing. So rather get everyone excited so they would try it too. Let's just sit there and say, let's see how long my ban lasts. It's really containment. It's not a ban. It's an anti-ban. That's what it is.
I told you, Help Island's a quarantine area. They care about your safety.
Oh, do I have some sort of
Well,
disease? Oh, you're saying that other people have diseases and I'm being protected by that. I can see
Quarantined,
that.
yeah.
after I was banned, I come back and started doing what I was doing that I got banned for, and they haven't done anything since. I kind of think they might understand why I do what I do. I don't know.
Wait a minute. That's what crazy people say as they're leaving the asylum.
Now, I don't pick on people randomly. I don't start shit or anything like that, but when stuff does get started, I take action.
I think I'm semi-irritating. That's it. I think you fall in that same category. And I think 13 gets away with it because she's just pleasant.
Well, she's got a sweet voice. That's the difference.
Yeah, maybe that's it.
That's a voice changer. Don't let that fool you.
It's a good one then.
It is. It came with an accent. Do you turn a little button that allows more of the accent to bleed in, or
Yeah,
is that?
yeah,
Wow. It must have cost you at least 35 lindens.
yeah, expensive.
Wow. So much on Second Life.
Right, so really you're banned from here. Wow.
If you click on the land and it says
Yeah, I'm just having a look.
access, and you'll see my name. It'll be on all four corners of the area, except underneath this platform, which includes the platform.
Oh, okay. I don't see it there, but
If you go outside the area where you have if you put ban lines up, you'll see the areas that are banned. And if you look down on the property line, like underneath there, if you click on those area on land access, and then look under, I think it's either banned or no access, you'll see my name. Except there's another name right underneath the platform. So there's someone who's been banned on the platform.
right. Okay. That's very serious then.
Serious.
Hey, I'm the most serious person in Second Life, and nobody
That's a
takes me
that's a
serious.
joke. That's a joke.
That's just it right there. I like to fuck around, and I like to play a little hardball once in a while, and everybody takes me serious and gets all butthurt. I'm just fucking playing shit. I didn't have this attitude until I come into Help Island. I copped an attitude when I came here. Wonder why.
Wow. Anyway, when Jill's comes back, I'll ask her what had happened, and I'll hear a good story.
Yeah.
Or I'll get orbited.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was going to say, or I will be orbited.
I suspect that she was sending too many complaints, and finally somebody came and figured out that, well, she's the instigator.
Like she was the only one who's complaining, so therefore she must be the root of all evil. Is that what you're saying?
No, she just can't take anything without going off, and I mean seriously going off. I mean, she can't take a joke. She acts like an insane woman, and it's going to create reaction. So they came here to see what she was bitching and complaining about, and thought, well, you're the one who needs to go.
Wait a minute. Are you suggesting that she needed a mental timeout? Is that what you're saying?
That's a kind way of putting it, yeah. A mental break before she has a mental break.
Wow.
Yeah, it's just my theory. Anybody know when the hookers are due to show up? Don't tell 13 I said that.
She's probably listening to you right now. Hello, Rachel. How are you today? How are you feeling?
Well, I'll tell you what, if I don't get some pixel vagina pretty soon, I'm going to be real pissed.
You having problems getting that?
Yeah, I haven't been able to get it since I've been in this crappy game.
Maybe it's your approach.
I've heard a lot about it, but oh, you think?
Pretty sure you
All
can
right, how
buy
about
them
this?
from Marketplace.
Now, are you looking for a male or female? This is a good start. Uh-oh. He's thinking. He's not sure. He didn't hear me.
Why in the hell's smoke coming out of my ears?
Oh. You don't hear a beeping sound like a battery that's going out of a smoke detector.
No, it's more like a deep. It sounds like a huge engine running, electric engine, just a hum. I don't know what's going on here.
Oh, okay.
I smell smoke. Actually, I took my headphones off because I had to help my wife with a camera thing. Hey, 13, if we got married tonight, I'd let you divorce me in the morning.
Yeah, relationships are like that in Second Life. Fall in love at 9 o'clock, get married at 12 o'clock, get divorced at 5 p.m. That's how it
Wow,
works
that's
here.
fickle.
It's,
Pretty normal.
yeah, hard and fast.
I didn't even know the mail worked that fast. I thought you had to wait till you got the papers to sign them.
Yeah.
Well, you'd make a lovely couple, and you have a couch already, so I think you're pretty much set up.
You have to pay to get married in here, pay to get divorced.
Ken Linden's, isn't it? Something like that.
I don't know, something like that.
Wow, just like real life.
Yeah.
Actually, it costs 20 times more in real life to get out. What hell, more than that.
When you get married, it costs you, and if you get divorced, it really costs you.
What's that tell you?
Tells me that I'm happily married, whether I like it or not.
Tells me don't ever buy into that.
Well, that's right. Are you the guy that has more than one wives or some other setup?
I believe, yeah, I'm poly. We believe in more than one companion. We believe in a primary companion and honesty about others.
Right.
So if you were playing poker using your theory, you would turn the cards around so everyone could see your cards.
No, I don't play
Yeah.
poker.
If you were to play poker and you're trusting of everybody and all of this stuff, and you want everyone to have an honest playing field, then if you were to play poker, instead of having the face of the cards pointed towards you, you'd turn it on the outward so everyone could
No,
see your cards.
no. Playing poker would be like buying into the marriage idea. People who are married, they know their stuff.
I don't share
I
my
don't have to get
toys.
stuck.
Wait a
You
minute.
may
Wait a
not.
minute.
You know, when people say I don't share my toys, it just makes me smile. Statistics show that I forget what it is. 90-some% of everybody cheats. 92% or something like that.
Not me.
Sometime in their toys
Nuh-uh.
they cheat.
Wait a minute. So you just changed it. You just changed the definition of cheating. That's what you've done.
Yes, actually cheating means to betray trust.
So
I
you
haven't
give
actually.
permission.
I
You
haven't.
give
No,
permission to the person you're with to do whatever she
yes.
wants at any time, as long as she tells you
No.
about it.
No. There are principles that need to be applied. Common sense. Cheating. I didn't change the meaning. I just clearly defined the meaning. Most people think cheating means to have sex with somebody else. That's not what cheating means. You can cheat by lying to your partner about having a fantasy or whatever. That's cheating, being deceptive, betraying a necessary trust. That's what cheating is.
As I recall, the person that you're with, she was telling us a story about how her high school sweetheart was coming over, and she was so excited because she had full free will to celebrate that past moment. And I never figured out where you were going to be during that time.
I'd be minding my own business, doing my own thing.
Wow.
See, I have no, I don't have a jealous bone in my body. I have no sense of insecurity. If she'd happen to leave and not come back, okay. I hope you're doing better than what you did with me. That's the way I'd look at it.
Okay, I think I figured it out. In other words, you pattern your life after a public library, so you can look at any book you want and take it home with you. And while you're home, if your wife has also been to the library, you could celebrate each other's books and go on from there.
It's really not even about that. It's about understanding that you can't control other people, um, that it is really cruel to expect somebody to suppress needs or desires that come natural. Once the doors open, those needs and desires drop off considerably. It's the idea that you can't have is what intensifies needs and desires outside of primary relationship.
13, you might want to take a second look at this guy before
Yeah,
you commit
no.
to anything.
I'm already married.
She's already married.
Yeah, she's married and I'm married. And if half the things I've heard you talk about, if I was worried about stuff like that, then I don't think I'd have a very good marriage. But that's just me. I'm not suggesting that anyone else doesn't have a good marriage or they don't have it figured out. I'm just talking about what works for me.
Well, I understand that, and I don't have a problem with what works for you. Um, Actually, I'm pleased. I still have hopes that humanity will go back to that model, but I don't believe it will. I believe we will continue to evolve into more of a polyamorous type of relationship, or humanity as a whole. You know what I'm saying?
I ask, how many times have you been married before you came to this conclusion?
I was married once before I started considering this way of life. I was married a second time before I started putting it, I mean, I'm sorry. I was divorced a second time before I thought it's time to put this idea into practice. Um,
Well, then technically you're not against marriage. You just don't practice
no,
marriage. You just practice something else.
right. I've discovered in my life, and not only looking at my own life, but looking around and seeing that marriage is dying, the institution of marriage is dying. I started realizing that people who live this sort of life probably have something. And I started looking into it and I started putting it into practice. Um, with my second marriage. And because of my belief in my practice, a friend of hers said, well, he can't possibly love you if this is the way he believes, which was a lie, but she believed it because she was still programmed in the old beliefs that she wanted to believe in, and I still want to believe in it. But I but evidence is telling me, evidence is showing that it's not working anymore. Anyway, she left, and I said, adios. After that point, some 20 some years ago, I realized I'm not going back to the monogamy idea. It don't work. It simply doesn't work. It works for a few. It's possible, but it's not probable in our age,
So
in
wait a
our
minute. What
in
you're
our
actually
world today.
saying is you can't lose something that was never yours.
I see how you're looking at it that way. I guarantee you
Let me put
that
it this
my
way.
wife right
If,
my wife
if
right
I go
now.
to a bookstore and I bought a book, that book is mine. I'm not talking about possession, but I wanted that book. I picked it out of a whole bunch of
Actually,
books.
you
That's
are.
the book I
You're
want.
talking about possession and control.
Okay. Well, hold on. You, on the other hand, went to the library and you saw a lot of books and said, well, I'm going to try this one. I'm going to try this other one later on because I've got 14 days. So I'll go ahead and do this, this, and this. Now, the thing is, the book I have is a book that I cherish and I want that. And I want to be able to, as I get older and older and older in my older years, be with that
I
book,
completely
with that
understand.
person.
And I agree. But by saying you have the right, doors open, that creates a stronger, deeper trust and love than a binding, law binding, uh, by feeling you're trapped. She and I are
So,
happier than we've ever
wait a
been
minute,
before.
How many, okay, may I ask how many children are involved?
Her children are grown and my children are grown. I'm
Okay,
not,
so in
I
other
mean,
words,
I'm almost 60. We're almost 60 years old.
well, that's fine. That's fine. And I'm sure in your age range that has become an acceptable thing rather than a common bond. You have a common bond, which is no bond. So that in itself is something you're
No,
working
we
on.
do have a bond. There are principles that have to be applied, but they're not monogamous principles.
Well, okay. Then when you play in Monopoly, you have special rules, right?
There are principles that are common sense principles that have to be applied. Yeah.
Okay. The
Like
only
for
thing
instance,
I would see is
one of
maybe
the
a younger person couldn't do anything like this because
oh, you want to bet
the
it's the
woman.
younger people that are
Wait a minute.
it's the younger people that are bringing this about.
No, wait a minute. The younger people who get married and have children, they need the support system of each other to raise their children in a way that they become productive people and are happy people. Okay, not to say it's not possible with you, but they never. I mean, who do they call mom and pa? They don't know. Who's that this week?
College age students are practicing polyamory like it's always been a part of life. It's the older people that aren't seeing this.
Wait a minute. So what you're saying is all they're doing is they're having Uber for love. You know, you do an app on your phone and you find out somebody that you have interest in. You play house for a while and
No,
all that, and then
no, no, no. There in polyamory, there's a primary partner, which comes to all the agreement on all the principles that allow this type of relationship to work. There,
you're playing Monopoly where you're changing the rules. Therefore, if your partner
no.
decides that they want to have
Society
a
has changed the
player,
rules. Society's changed the rules. I've discovered a solution to the problem that society has created. You have to look
well,
back at what you have to look back at what marriage was intended and designed to be, and why it's no longer working.
wait, it's no longer working for you. You weren't able to stay within the
No,
restraints of
no,
marriage.
no, not. Let's see, what was it?
You were thinking outside the box too much. Is that it? And you got caught, so you
No,
decided to have
no,
this different type of thing?
no,
No.
no, 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 no. Marriage is dying. Look at the statistics. I think it was in 2012 we went past 50% of marriages um, ending in divorce. We're like in 75%
Hey,
now.
Star, I just woke up.
75% of
Good nap.
marriages end in divorce.
Good
And
morning.
it keeps
Lawrence.
increasing. Marriage is dying. The institution of marriage is dying
Hello
because
to
the intended meaning of
I'm so
marriage is
tired.
no longer applied.
Still,
The commitment to marriage is the thing that's failing, not the marriage itself.
I can say I cheated.
In other
I had
words,
2
the marriage is
Tums.
dying.
My stomach was hurting really bad.
Nah.
Yeah.
Took
I'm
2
afraid so.
Tums.
It's
Well, I'm supposed to take calcium
people
bicarbonate
who are
every day.
successfully
I am speaking.
successful
don't have any
marriage
other way to
aren't
get it
Wait.
than that.
I'm speaking in terms of me as an
I
example
ate
for
2 of
my
them.
lifestyle. I don't
It's
see
more
it
like
as
taking a
failing.
beta.
You, on the other hand, see
Yeah,
your
but
lifestyle as a positive
still,
way of
you know.
doing things, and you think your
I should have
lifestyle
I
is
should have
very
gotten some at the
successful.
store and like
Both
pill
counts
form
may
and
be right, but I'm saying for me, this
not
is what
chew
works for
2
me, and what works
Tums.
for you is what you're going on. I'm sorry, I got to turn down zone saying they're rattling on again.
I agree. If it works for you, I'm happy for you. Genuinely, from the bottom of my heart. I simply
Pepto-Bismol
don't believe
doesn't
in
have
it anymore.
calcium in it. The whole point was to
My
get the
life and the
calcium
lives of others
in addition to
increasingly
settling my stomach.
tells me not to believe in it anymore. Successful marriages today aren't the norm. They're the exception to the general rule in our culture today.
Well, I would agree with that. I would agree with that. That society has changed so that the commitment of marriage itself is not there. Whether the reasons behind it or what you're carrying out or whatever, however, society, I'm not disagreeing there. I'm just saying that it seems if you could have it one way or the other, would you rather have a committed marriage where you're with one person your whole life?
Yes, absolutely.
All this is a way for you to I'm not going to say pretend because that would be a cruel word to use. I'm going to say that your
No, this is a
lifestyle
way. This is a
lends
way for
itself
me.
to this.
This is a way for me to recognize the fact that my own expectations, only my own expectations, cause me to be disappointed. I've learned not to expect what's not rational anymore to expect.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm saying that what works for you. I have no I have no way of telling anybody what they're to do or not doing in any phase of your life. Each person has their own individual way of doing things, and it's between them and the belief system and the person that they're with. A lot of times people don't share that with the other person.
I don't. Well, I didn't get the last part. Sometimes they don't share it with the other person.
What I'm saying is
I'm not sure what
that
you're
a
saying.
lot of people go into marriage as if, well, if it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, well, it doesn't. They don't have the commitment before they get together.
I've definitely
What I'm
hit the
saying is,
fasting
someone
wall.
asks someone to get married and they say yes.
Well,
I say,
3 days
society's
kaput.
norms are what's robbing people of the commitment.
Wow.
We don't have faith
I
anymore.
went to Walmart and got water and
It's
club soda today.
It's more
Because,
popular
like a bottle
today
of
that if
water,
it don't feel good,
and
get the hell
I
out
drink
of
the
it.
club soda because it's fizzy.
True. It's instant
Feels like
satisfaction.
I'm eating something sort of.
Well, I call it, in
And,
my philosophy, I call it immediate gratification without consideration for
walking
outcome.
through that store to wipe me out, and I went
That's fair.
directly
And
to where I got things. Like I
whether
didn't
you're
like
a religious or not religious
walk
person,
around.
I
Went
imagine you're
to the
bumping up
water aisle and
against
got those two
that
things.
sort
Came
of
back,
thing as a quote norm
and
of the
it
day.
just wiped me out completely.
Christianity refuses to be
Really?
sane in any kind of
You're
debate
eating. That's
because I can back what I'm doing with scripture.
Well, wait a minute. You could pick pieces out of books and have them prove whatever
I've
you want.
never
but if you
felt
take
this
the meaning
weak
as a whole,
before.
I doubt
All I'm
any
saying
Even when
is
I've had the flu,
would give their
there
I
might,
brand of
felt this weak.
to what you're doing.
no, I can prove that most Christian thoughts are more hypocrisy than what I'm doing.
Sure,
And
you
I
could
can
probably
back
pick
what
out. You could take
you know.
all the words that are in a Bible and then filter out the ones you want to use and assemble them in a
No,
new way, and
it's not like
pick
that.
out what you want.
It's not like that at all. All I'm saying is, I'm not saying that. How can I put this? Any Christian who has an argument against what I'm doing, I can point out scriptures readily that backs what I'm doing because of the reason of the destruction of marriage.
I'm gonna go ahead and log. I need to go back to sleep. So